It's a new year on the ranch and Randy's turned a profit. Things are starting to turn around. He's got all the chicks, a fancy front loader he got on sale, some KFC, and a new tractor? This is episode 38 of Oak Mountain!
Hello everyone, just starting the morning off, making sure our cows have plenty of water. These guys require pretty much constant maintenance, which not a bad thing, but definitely some opportunity to look into ways to make it more efficient. Hopefully we can maybe get a bigger water trailer today, depending on how much income we can make from all of our produce. So that's definitely on the docket today because it is peak season for a lot of that stuff that we've made, so that's awesome. And I think we're maybe going to give just a round to our horses too, because it's been a while and they could actually use some feed as well, so I think we might give them some oats. And considering they don't really need a whole lot and our trailer is full of wheat right now for our chickens, we might use the John Deere for that. It'll be the perfect amount to just fill up the little tipper on the back and just give them a good amount, should last them a while, and we can kind of go from there. Alright, we got the water for our horses. They don't really require too much. And we'll probably just leave the tractor here for now and run up and grab the gator. Such a fun piece of machinery. I love driving this thing around. I'm glad we spent the extra money for the John Deere tires as well. It's just all very fitting. Looks good. So we'll go pick up a little bit of grain from the silo just on the bottom of the yard and feed these cows. Cows. So used to feeding the cows. The horses. We'll feed our horses. And we do have some field work to do, actually. I know it is the winter, but good time to be preparing fields and whatnot. So we're going to get some of that done. Probably just... Oh. Is that... I feel like that might not be what we want. Yeah, it just gave us wheat automatically. So, I mean, not what we wanted, but we'll just tip it back into the bin and hopefully it'll give us an option to take out some oat next time. I know we still do have a fair amount left in there. We got some oats in there now as opposed to wheat. Just a little bit of configuring to do, but no issues there. And we can go feed our horses now. This should be like the perfect amount. I think this holds like just underneath 1,000 liters, maybe 800. So should be a good amount to last them a little while. Just backing on up right here. Should be about good. There you go. I know it's not much, but they don't really require too much. Again, only 2 of those are actually really under our maintenance, so that works. I suppose we could bring the John Deere just back to its home, because we won't be needing it just right now. We're probably going to hop back in some of the bigger tractors and go from there. Alright, well, we managed to get it all on there. It is kind of terrifying, and some of the potatoes, not going to lie, they're trying to fall off. So, yeah, it is what it is. I wasn't able to do it all myself, though. This truck driver, he is a machine in any machine. And, well, he offered us the opportunity to drive the truck to the store because, well, we haven't really driven our own produce there in a while. And definitely not in a piece of machinery this big and heavy. So we're going to give it a shot. And this is just all potatoes and sunflowers, believe it or not. We can definitely not go over the bridge with this much weight. I don't think we'll make it. So we're going to have to go the long way. Not a problem, though. We're going to get paid at the end of it, so that's pretty good. But since this is sunflower and potatoes, we want to be bringing it to the feed store, actually, is the highest price for the sunflowers and the potatoes. So that's where we're going to head, which sadly is right across from our bridge, so if only. But yeah, I don't think we could quite make it, so we're going to have to take the long way. that took an absurd amount of time to, well, get to our other entrance, basically. Our farm is literally just over there. But we've made it to the feed store, so hopefully we can get all this unloaded for a decent profit. We're gonna take a running start. And by running, I mean maybe 50 feet at the most. Let's go. Not a problem, Randy. You got... Come on now, Mac. Come on now, Mac. I mean, we are kind of on there. We're selling a little bit at a time. So I guess the trailer gradually is getting lighter. Let's take another running start. Maybe we'll back it up. Back it up a little further.
We got the pedal to the metal, the foots to the floor, and can he make it? Third time's the charm. He's coming up the ramp. It's further than he's ever been. He's just got to stick the landing, and it stalls once again. Unfortunate.
As you can see, we've sold about half of our product, but now all the weight is on the back axle, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It seems like we almost get up there, but then we don't. And then it raises the axles of the truck in the air, and they spin. So this is just overall a fun time. We're basically 4x4ing while making money. We're gonna go for the big loop here, pick up some speed, and absolutely send it.
He's coming around the corner, keeping it steady. Aiming for the ramp.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, hit the brakes. This is what we came here for. Boom. Get the rest of those unstrapped. And then for the taters, we just continue on down. We just continue on down. Oh my god, are we really struggling and coming down now? There we go. Whoa. Tater slide. Looks like they're slowly but surely taking the tates. Wonderful. Now we can head back, go pick up our produce, which should be even more money for us. Right, so we just got done with all of our lettuce, as you can see over there. So I'm just going to start getting this pushed out of the aisles, and then we can try and get all that loaded up and sent off. Does this thing have the power? I think it does. I think it does have the power. That's kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie. For this little thing, it couldn't even pick up a stack of potatoes. And it's also small enough to fit in between our pallets. Like, oh, how fantastic is that? Alright, we'll get these stacked up, put away in the trailer. Oh my gosh, Randy. And we'll go sell those. And yeah, we made 82,000. I'll just bring it up on my phone here.
And we're back.
Yeah, we have 86,000. We had about 4 grand before. 81,000. Let's see if we can find it on here. Yeah, 82,427. Amazing. January, I thank you. And yeah, that's just potatoes and sunflowers. So that's pretty good. I think having this like manure mixture with the seeds is really paying off. So we'll just get the guy to come over here with his truck and we'll get it all loaded up. Alright, just finished up getting all the on there. And I suppose we could get this guy, I was gonna say put away, but I think ultimately he is gonna end up going down to pick up some maple syrup and honey pretty soon. So he can just hang out right there doing a cool little wheelie until we get back. And we'll get all of these strappied up, close that, and yeah, we'll get going with this guy. I wasn't going to let the trucker do it, but if anyone's going to drive over this bridge fully loaded, Randy is. And guess what? It held up. Unreal. Amazing. Amazing feat of engineering. Whoever built that, good for you, sir. Alright, you know we're bringing our load to Karen. Hello, Karen. We've got about 12,000 liters of tomatoes and about 11,000 liters of lettuce. So we will see where that gets us. I suppose we should put the curtain side on to the left. For Karen, you know. She's a nice lady. Alright, we'll get that opened up. Try and cut this corner. Avoid hitting her car. I don't know why she parks there. It's really inconvenient, Karen. But whatever, she buys our stuff. There we go. And yeah, we'll just sit back, relax, while we make some money. It's looking good. Wow, I did not see that coming. $800 shy of $100,000. Plus, we had our $82,000 from earlier. So, yeah, we had like $4,000, almost $5,000 when we started the day. So, that is amazing. We could definitely chunk into our loan if we wanted to. There's a few things we could do. There's a lot of things we could do with that money. Chicken coop already paid off in a sense, you know, if we wanted to look at it that way, we could just throw like 70 grand back down onto our loan and still have over 100 to play with. So that's definitely an option. And we're at the store, so and in town, so we might just go for some lunch. Maybe hit up KFC over there. You know, chicken's on me today. And the nice thing is neither of these trucks or neither pieces of equipment are ours, so we can just park the truck here. And we do have our truck in the shop still, so we can just take that back home. Awesome. Alright, we're just going to get this guy filled up with some water right out the gate and top up our cows, make sure they're good to go. And we know it's only going to take at least just one tanker full, so that's awesome. And thinking about it now, I definitely do want to try and capitalize if we can and get some dairy cows. That way we can get some milk going as well. We have the tank in the barn for it, and well, we have a tanker for milk now. Oh, this is real heavy. Yeah, not the job to do with the narrow tires on one of our weaker tractors. Yeah, this is foot to the floor right now, trying to get over here. So I think once we do, well, I guess I doubt it's going to take all the water, so we'll probably just leave it there and know for next time, hey, maybe take one of the bigger tractors to do this job, since it's an upgraded trailer. I'm curious if the 350, the dually, it is a dually, it's got a fair bit of power, if it can tow this. If it can, that would be a monster job for it to do around the farm, and that would be amazing. So we'll see if we got to open up the covers here to unload. Yeah, looks like, there we go. That's probably all they're going to take, I assume. Yeah, we still have like 92%, like 13,000 liters left in there. So that's good. They weren't completely empty, so it's not like, you know, that's all they're going to take every time. But we can kind of keep them topped up now. So that is useful. I suppose we could have just put some extra tanks there, but hey, that might be an option in the future anyways. So now that we got this guy here, I'm curious, do we put the regular tires back on for now? But I feel like we might need the row crops next on this guy, so we'll just leave him here for now. And we're actually gonna take a peek at this guy. The the 7 Series takes about $25,000 and if we're to repair, and if we're using it all year, it pretty much runs us that each year, which isn't great. This guy is a little bit cheaper to operate, so we're actually going to do some work on him. Yeah, you can see it's, you know, $26,000 to repair. This one is only $3,400, so considerably less. This has been used a fair bit more for sure, so we're gonna repair this guy. We will repair this at some point. We want to see how much money we could go through, or save rather. Well, we want to be practical with that. So I think we're gonna change our wheels and put on some rear twins. We do have, yeah, I think we'll just go straight up rear twins with the Michelin. That is $8,000. That is a fair bit of money. Is there a cheaper option? I don't really like the Firestones as much, and they're still $8,000. So yeah, we'll stick with the Michelins. And front attachers, yeah, we're gonna no, sorry, well, yeah, we didn't want to mess with the front attacher, front loader attacher. Yeah, we'll take that guy off. And this is what we're looking at, our engine. We're going to put $18,000 into this guy right now. So a fair bit, but 275 horsepower up from 190 means that this guy can do a fair bit of the work that the 7 Series could do, but for a lot cheaper. So I think that is the way to go. And then we have the 7 Series if we need to do jobs simultaneously and stuff like that, of course, but it can kind of run as a secondary and possibly even look at something to sell towards something in the future if we can try and get a good price for it. Something pops up in the store, you never know. So I think that's probably, yeah, that's probably going to be good for now. We do have the option for the front weight that we bought to put on the front, so I think that's going to be pretty good. Ta-da, look at that. Quite a beast. I don't even know. These wheels are definitely wider than these ones, but with the dualies on there, yeah, it's looking fine. No need to worry about the paint. It's a working machine. Can we fit this out of the garage now? That is the question. I mean, I know we can. It's just Red is not very good at that stuff. Alright, so this is looking good. Especially with no stack anymore with the bigger engine. But I'm confident this can do some of our bigger jobs now. No problem. Alright, we'll just park this guy here for now. And maybe take a quick peek at the 7 Series. Yeah, I don't know, just putting 26,000 in when we only have 41 grand left is just doesn't feel great. Especially when we have couple more options now, and one of them, you know, even just being we could upgrade this guy. You know, maybe let's take a couple more options, just see what that would look like. And we'll throw its regular tires back on for now. It's just a quick swap. We know we have these narrow ones here back at the shop, so we're good there. Boom, 6530. I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember all these. Looking good. Make sure we pick up that weight. Yeah, welcome to the farm. This guy looks nice. He's very nice. And those are some pretty thick wheels. But I suppose this guy, you know what? He can just get put away for right now. I'm going to see what we can do as far as getting some contractors out here for a decent price to get a mixer station in for the cows. That way we don't have to be feeding them like every single day. Well, I mean, we still have to feed them, but just we can get it done quicker and more efficient. So we do have maybe some couple options. Might have to haggle down some prices. But we also can sell, I believe, our honey next month and our maple syrup the month after that. So that's going to be exciting. Our first sales from that. So we have more income coming in. And of course our eggs too. I believe it might even be a good price for those right now. We should maybe check that out. But I would like to give this guy a shot using some of these bigger machines, so we're going to cultivate our field and just kind of get it ready for next season. This guy's a beast now with these rear tires on it and the bigger, faster engine upgrade. More torque. Suppose we could have put the weight on, but it's okay. We'll see how it goes without it. Of course, I took the weirdest approach angle. As we do. Alright. This should be good. Get rid of all the weeds before we plant. And we could possibly even roll. I mean, that's another big expense. And those are about 40,000 themselves. So, of course, we could just put our remaining money into one of those guys. And then we don't have to lease one anymore. And we have a permanent solution to kind of just getting the seed bed all packed down and the soil prepared before and after planting. So I don't know, that's an option too, but I think we might hold on to the rest of our money at least until November and see what we can make, possibly even March with this spring, because yeah, our whole other field is, well, it's done. I don't like all the weeds being on there, but I mean, hey, that's what you get when you let them grow and spray them off, as opposed to just doing some more field work and digging them out of the ground in the earlier stages. But perhaps we'll get there one day. But right now we have what we have, and it's looking good on the ranch. Hot dog. This thing runs real well with this setup. I actually quite enjoy it. It's fun having the more kind of a power shift manual gearbox as opposed to just it going automatically like the 7 Series. You know, it's nice. And we have more than enough power to pull this thing along. It wasn't really glitching, slowing down, and yeah, I quite enjoyed that. And this has more than enough power to run the baler as well, so it can definitely get a few jobs done. And at this point, depending on how much we actually use the 7 Series, we could get away with selling it, perhaps, and taking out a long-term lease on something different to try it out until we can really afford a bigger tractor, maybe something with tracks. That would be kind of nice. We do have a lot of weird little hilly areas that this thing might not be the best at, but I guess time will tell. Did I drop off the weight somewhere? I didn't see it on the front of our other tractor there, but I guess maybe we'll have a peek around for it. Alright, we'll get this popped in there. I wonder if this will fit still in the garage in its normal spot. I think the middle actually is its normal spot. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like a glove. Sweet. Well, interesting. I'll take that. Okay, the weight is still on there. Alright, we're good. We're good. Wonderful. Alright, where is... Oh my gosh. The semi-truck. I was gonna... No, I should have brought it back. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I wanted to use the cattle trailer. Maybe we'll have to run back to the store. Alright. I've asked the store if they could send somebody over here to bring the truck. That way we can bring it to the farm store because our trailer is over here. So I think they're going to go ahead and do that. And for whatever reason, it absolutely destroys my frames. Anyways, while they're sending somebody over here with the truck, I'm going to see if the 350 can... Ooh, this is doing better than the other tractor was. I mean, granted, it had 125 horsepower. I think the 350 has around 350. I don't know, somewhere around there. But yeah, this is absolutely humming along, no problem. That is good to know. So that small water tanker there can actually probably head back to the other side of the yard with the maple syrup, because this guy is going to be really useful in topping up everything over here. So it is still quite full. Like we said, it's got like 90%. So we'll squeak in here best we can. And yeah, get these guys unloaded. Of course, we do have our water tap up here, so if it does drain it, which it might actually, I think these all take maybe 19,000, 20,000 liters, then we can just refill it at our tap. Alright, we got our third tanker loaded up. As you can see, it's actually getting quite a bit into the evening. That did take a while. That hose is not really made for the capacity that this thing can handle. But hey, it got the job done. So we've topped up pretty much everything. This is the last one here that we need to completely top up, but I'm sure it'll still have a little bit left. And I'm tempted to just bring it back down to the cows. That way, that's kind of going to be its main resting area. Alright, those guys, sounds like that's all finished. We'll get the top closed up and we'll bring this back down. I'm so glad that the truck is able to handle this because, yeah, when the tractor was trying, that was quite disappointing. And that's our other water tanker there that is also quite disappointing. But, hey, it's going to be good for the maple syrup, as we said. So we'll try and squeeze this in. I guess it doesn't really matter which direction, but that will probably be fine. Try and not leave the hitch hanging out. And we're just going to do a little bit of yard cleanup. It looks like the truck... Did they just leave my truck on the other end of the yard? Looks like they might have just been like, hey, Randy, here's your truck. All right, bye. I'm sure they follow along in their truck as well, just so they could pick up the employee. Appreciate them bringing that out. All right, we're just going to get this guy moved. Oh, my gosh. Randy, why? And you just continue. Come on, man. That's not right. Alright, we're gonna bring this guy, if we don't hit the tree, back down to the maple syrup. And we'll rip back up, and then we're gonna get our little front loader on the gooseneck. That way we can bring him down tomorrow. You know what? I know we can fill it up down there, but I think just to save some time, we're just gonna drop him off here. He can get topped up. We can leave him there for the evening. Because now that we know our truck's here, we can go do our one last little thing. Which is, yeah, I had a thought while we were using our newer John Deere. We have the milk tanker now. Why not get it ready and make use of it. And get a couple actual dairy cows, because we have everything we need for them. So I think we're literally just going to get 2, see how much milk they produce. I know that's not, like, a crazy amount. Like, whoa, you got 2 cows, Randy. But we got more than 2 cows. We're just getting 2 dairy cows. Didn't really want to do dairy cows because I like that big Angus beef, you know what I'm saying? But we have the milk tanks already, so it feels kind of like a waste if we have a trailer to not have a couple, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to get this guy put up on here. it'll be quicker than driving them all the way down there. And we're going to need the trailer as well to load our stuff up, so it's kind of a double whammy. Alright, 1, 2, straps on you. Gotta start the truck to close the ramp up. Alright, and we're just going to shut the truck back down, and you can stay there, good to go for tomorrow. So kind of them to leave my truck right in the entrance. Glad I spotted it, otherwise wouldn't have known. And yeah, we're going to go pick up our big Cattle Star trailer and go grab a couple cows. It seems kind of odd needing to use all this. Hi, chickens. All just our huge trailer to go pick up 2. But what can you do? I don't believe they will fit in the other trailer. I guess we could maybe just be like, yeah, what are you going to do? Just shove them in there. But, I mean, it doesn't seem quite right. And, whoa, what if, you know, and it was mostly because I just don't want to spend, not even because I don't want to spend the money, but, like, we already go through a fair amount of food. I think that's the main reason why I don't want to get too many more dairy cows, because we're going to be having more coming our way soon with these calves. So we're going to try and rush down to the store before sundown here. And yeah, we're going to pick up 2. They're going to be Holstein cows, black and white. And they're going to be called Yin and Yang. That way, we know where they are in the herd. You know, break up all the just black color. Oh my God, Randy. Power through it. Power through it. Oh yeah. The other thing is they also cost a fair bit of money. But yeah, we want to get ones that are producing right away for us. So $2,200, no fee, because, well, thankfully they accepted our horrible pork job. They deemed it acceptable. So, hey, where are they? There they are. Yin Yang, how's it going? Yeah, let's get them back to the ranch. The sun's coming down. Sky's on fire. And it's going to be February. No. Yeah, it is going to be February. Wow. With the approach. Goes to straighten it out. Did he oversteer? We'll find out. Throws it in reverse, slowly backing up. And it looks like he nailed it! First try, Randy. Good for you, bud. Alright, it's been a while since we've left the truck here. I feel like that used to be a pretty regular activity. Did we back it up too far? Come on. Oh god, did we back it up too far? Oh my god, I'm such a fool. After all that... JK, we just had to go to the other side. We're good. We nailed it. What do you think? Obviously, we're perfect. Yeah, look at that. Look at those good prices for that beef. Let's add 2 into here. Of, just, yeah, our dairy cows. We're up to 62. So when we have, well, 63 or more, we'll know we have calves. They should be coming pretty darn soon. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. It's been a good one. Made tons of money. I'm looking forward to the next one. Hope to see you there. Bye-bye.